Oh boy, hello. Hello, 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 hello. I am so sorry that I did not stream yesterday, for one. We had a big storm the night before, and it went all the way into the morning, and it kept me up. I didn't actually get to sleep. Not much. But yeah, I didn't actually get to sleep on Wednesday night at all. Thursday morning, I finally got to bed at a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning. Finally, the storm let up enough that I could actually get to sleep. God, I feel so sorry for you. So yeah, so I slept all day yesterday. No stream because I was asleep. Today, I don't really have an excuse for being late. I just wasn't feeling great when my alarm went off, and I was like, I'm not ready to get up yet. But I'm here. I'm here now. I will not be going past 5. When 5 o'clock hits, I have got to go. Because I've got a 20-minute drive to my D&D game, and I've got to get my stuff ready to go to get there, and I hate showing up at exactly start time. So, anyway, so yeah, I'll be stopping pretty much exactly at 5. So, without further ado, let's get going. And which one was it? It was 2, right? Yeah, pretty sure we were on 2. Yeah, this sounds right. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? That ancient elven tomb. I think it's going to kick our butts. But new table. New table. Oh god, and I got another game tomorrow. But it's before my stream, so tomorrow's stream might be a long one. Alright. So, let's see, we've got the broadsword, the full plate, and the large shield. So, I think, and it's level 12. Oh, I don't know. Couldn't beat the dragon. I think we still can't beat the dragon. Not gonna take another run at it right this second. I think I know. Yeah, it's a great game though. It's really grindy. But yeah, I think speaking of grinding, I think that's what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go grind for the rest of the gold, because I've got 5,400 right now, and it's 7,700 for the magic armor. And I think that's what I want to do next. So I want to get that magic armor. So gonna need that magic armor to really help us progress here. So. What I really want is I want to get the Erdrick armor. Do I have a torch? No. It's fine. But yeah, I want to get the Erdrick's armor. But if I can't beat the dragon... Gonna start the day like that, huh? Yeah, if I can't beat the dragon, there's no way I'm beating the Axe Knight. So... Couldn't even put the dragon to sleep. It's like, man... If your level is so low that you can't put the sleep spell won't work on the dragon, it ain't happening. But, we'll get there. Dude, go to sleep. No more spells for you. Oh, well, he's dead anyway. Crit. I need to heal. As per usual, that was a terrible heal. Oh, come on. Whatever, it's 4 points. Hey, that's what I wanted. Let's do it. You really... Yeah, he's dead. You really can't put these guys to sleep. Nice! 199 gold. Good times. Now, use another sleep spell, or heal spell. I know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Oh, he's dead. Tired of this feeling like something's crawling in my ear. Just linger around in this area right here. Metal Scorpion. How about Sleeping Scorpion? One hit. I feel like I wasted my magic points on that sleep spell now. I gotta get gas before game today, too. So... Excuse me? What I thought. Dang it. Get all these yawns out of my system before the game. Gonna have that magic armor in no time. Haha. Now I stop your spell. Really? Really? Alright then. See how it is. So I think I'm kind of at the point where I should stop wasting magic on sleep and stop spell. Unless it's a warlock. Because they can put you to sleep. I need to get a party of people together to play Neverwinter Nights. I found a another server that at first I thought, I'm going to hate this server. This server is another roleplay heavy server with really bad mechanics and rules that are written very similarly to some of the other roleplay heavy servers that I've gone on to. And they all sucked. I think they were all made by the same people. And in some cases that might be the case. But no, this one was actually really story driven and it was really good. I enjoyed it. And it's in a campaign setting that you don't hear or see very often. Which is oh god, what's it called? Give me a second. I gotta look it up. I want to make sure I get the name of the setting right. Nope, that's not it. Little... No, that wasn't it. It felt very much similar to... It had some similarities to Dark Sun. That's it. Al-Qadim. God, why couldn't I come up with the name of that? Yeah, it's in the land of Zakara, which, funny enough, Zakara is another place on Toril. Same same campaign setting world as Faerun. So it's just another one. I forgot about it. But yeah, this server is set there, and the quests don't load into your journal, which is a little aggravating. But make sure it's Neverwinter Nights, not Neverwinter. Not the... I'll show you in a minute. It's the older top-down game. Make sure it's that one. Not the over-the-shoulder shooter that wants to be an RPG. Not that one's bad. I like the one that's just called Neverwinter. That one's okay. I haven't played it in quite a while. I got to a point on that one where I just couldn't do anything without a party, and pickup groups. I can't stand them. I cannot stand pickup groups. There's no communication. Everybody's doing their own thing. Can't do it. I was playing Neverwinter Nights earlier this week, I think it was. It might have been on the weekend. I can't remember for sure. But, see, he put me to sleep. Jerk. But yeah, I was playing and I got roped into a pickup group on the Blackstone Keep server, and the other two goofballs, trying to be polite about it, that I was teamed up with, they were a mess. Really? Yeah, but I try to stay clean on the stream, you know. But no, they were trash. You're right. I just have a lot stronger words to say about them, but I'm not going to say those. I'm not going to say it on stream. I just have very, very strong feelings about those two individuals. I did play a little bit of Neverwinter Nights last night. Well, yesterday, rather. And, I mean, it was like 6 o'clock when I finally got on. But I got on and I went and I played around on Blackstone Keep first for a little bit. With this dwarf cleric character that I've got on there. And I was surprised. I didn't have to rescue any new players. I was like, this is not normal now. Normally I get on here and within the first 20 minutes I'm rescuing some noob. Come here, noob. I'm going to hold your hand through the beginning of this. And I didn't have to do that, and it was kind of refreshing, but on the other hand, it was kind of... I'm at that point where all of the quests are just a little bit stronger than I am. And I've done all the quests that are equal to my level or lower. Level 10 and 11 on Blackstone Keep is difficult to solo. Gonna have that gold for that magic armor in no time at this rate. Less than 200 gold away. Oh my goodness, could this gold band please die? There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I need 29 gold. That's like next encounter. Bam. Only 2 points off max. That's fine. What, am I not going to... Okay. I was going to say. Not going to give me any fights on the way back to town? Come on. Come on. And there it is. Out of my way, Wolf. I don't have time for your shenanigans. No. 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 You know what that was right there? That was the game's attempt at killing me before I could get to town to get the armor. Oh, he's going to get the armor. Better drop a warlock in front of him, put him to sleep, and then beat him to death. This game cheats. It really does, too. When you first get new armor, it's like there's a breaking in period. Yes. Nope, we're good. Thank you very much. We have the magic armor. Now, the great thing about the magic armor... you know what? I am 1 hit point away from full. Nope. Hey, there it is. Like every other step, you get a hit point back. But I want my magic, so... The thing is, it doesn't provide any additional protection. My defense power is still only 54. So, And that's a product of my agility being low. You get that agility up. Let's take a look here real quick. The next level up. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that was it. Is not that far away? Yeah, no. It's 5,500 is the next level. So, and we get the return spell at that level, and 3 to 4 strength, 7 to 8 agility, 7 hit points, and 5 to 6 magic points. So this is going to be a good level up when we hit it. Best place to grind that level right now. Well, just south. Near the South Island. You know what this game needed? It needed an in-game map. But that's okay, because the world isn't that big, so. You know what Dragon Warrior 2 really needed? An in-game map. Because that world is huge. And this world is included in it. Dragon Warrior 2 has the world from Dragon Warrior 1 in it. It's got the continents here. But they only make up about 1/5 of the world map. It's crazy. Whew, goodness. I'm not all that excited about the gold men right now. I mean, I'm going to need the money later, but right now it's like, eh. It's kind of like if I die and lose half my gold, then I'm not really all that worried about it right now. I already suffered 1 death, so this is no longer a deathless run. And I'm not doing it for speed. Be all kinds of exploits and stuff that you can use for speed runs. You should have seen it last night, what made me get off of Blackstone Keep and go looking for a different server. So like I said, I'm in that spot where everything is too dangerous. And I mean, I'm playing a cleric, you know? Just full-on cleric. But, I'm like, okay, well, I've picked up... I was level 9 and I did a CR 11 quest. And I was fine. So I thought, okay, this is not that bad. It's not that bad. I can handle this. So I hit level 10. I thought, well, at level 9 I could do a CR 11, so at level 10 I should be able to do a CR 12, right? So you leave from Blackstone Keep for this one quest. You board a ship. And the ship is attacked by orc pirates. You can't buff before you get on the ship, because there are wards in the keep that prevent spellcasting. This includes spellcasting items. You can drink potions. Oh wait, no you can't. Yeah, in the keep itself you cannot cast any spells or use any items that replicate spellcasting. This is annoying. Yeah. So you can't... The only way you can buff is you got to use your buffs that last like hours per level. So like... I use Bull Strength and Eagle Splendor on this cleric. I don't need Eagle Splendor because that just raises your charisma, and I use that for when I'm going into areas where they're undead. Because turn undead is fantastic, but it's tied to your charisma. So I can go step right outside the keep, and I've got Summon Monster 5, so I can summon a critter, which Summon Monster 5 is... Is this the Dire Bear? Yeah, it's a Dire Bear. Which is great. It's really strong and it's made of hit points. What more can you ask for? But I could have gone out at... I didn't know I was going to get jumped immediately. Come on. But he's got like 1 hit point left. Oh, hang on now. Really? Really? Look at that. Level up is at 5,500. That's just... Come on now. Stupid game. Anyway. So yeah, I got jumped immediately, and I thought, well, this sucks. And I thought about going outside of the town, casting my longer-lasting buff spells. There we go. And going back and trying it again, and I was like, no. No, because when I died, I had a mercenary. That mercenary cost me 50,000 gold. Okay. When I died, it ported me back to the temple in Blackstone Keep and removed my mercenary. So I had to go pay for another one. Another 50,000 gold. I was already upset at the beginning of the day because during the server reset, I lost my mercenary. Mercenaries should persist through a server reset. So I'm going to be having a conversation as soon as I can get in contact with the server owner about, hey, you need to fix this. Courage and wit have served thee well. Thou hast been promoted to the next level. Thy power increases by 3. That was the low roll. Thy response speed increases by 7. That is also the low roll. Thy maximum hit points increase by 7. Thy maximum magic points increase by 6. That is the high roll. Thou hast learned a new spell. We've learned the spell of return. Okay, so nothing in that was ideal, but I had a feeling that's how it was going to go. Maximum hit points are 70. Defense power is now 58. And it's really easy to calculate my defense power now. So agility is 44, so that's 22 points. The large shield is 10 points, so that's 32. The magic armor is 24, so that's 56, and I have the dragon scale, which gives me 2 more points, and that bumps it up to 58. So yeah, I just got to make sure that the game is being honest with its calculations. And then 47 strength, and I believe I think that's correct. Yeah, the broadsword is 20. Again, I don't know why that's a straight calculation. Just add strength to weapon skill. And the defense power is half of your agility. Like, why not just give half the agility score and make it a straight calculation? That'd be too easy. That would make sense. It's cool, though. It's alright. Defense power went up like 2 or 3 points altogether there. I don't think that's going to make enough of a difference to really take on the dragon. But I'm still going to give it a shot. Might even be able to put him to sleep. Won't that be grand? Went into a new area on Blackstone Keep after the orc ambush at sea, because that's not what made me leave, quit the server for the night. But yeah, I went into the I went to the town of Border March, which is out in the cold north area. And then I went to the regions north of Border March, which I've never been to before, with any of my characters. And it was hard. So far and away the most common enemy that you face up in that area is the winter wolf. And the basic winter wolves, they've got a cone of cold. And it has a very wide damage range. But it's so annoying that I decided I needed to get some gear that had cold protection on it. So I did. And then I didn't go back up there. I ran into a thing called a cold render, or an ice render, which is a gray render, but it's cold. It's actually got an aura of coldness. Alright, here we go. Are we ready? Ready for death number 2? Yeah, this is going to go well. Because my heal spell doesn't even... Can you go to sleep, please? Oh, thank God. And then he wakes up immediately. He's still asleep. Now he woke up. Completely undoes my sleep, or my heal spell. Stop waking up. And we're dead. Oh, wow. He rolled low. Now we're dead. Thou art dead. Oh. Let me think. Is there a way? Alright, let's go try the other one. Can't beat the dragon, let's try the Axe Knight. That is the bravest slime. Now he's the deadest slime. So figure, if I can beat the Axe Knight and get the Erdrick's armor, that'll be gold. Get some stuff done in the wrong order. Because sometimes it be like that. And if I can get Erdrick's armor... I should also be able to make my way to Cantlin. Let's see, this armor saves on magic already. You know what? I think I can beat you. Yeah, that's right. 3 damage. Ha! Get some. As soon as I step into the town of Hawk's Nest, it's going to be a totally different thing. Ow. I forgot the golden rule. Thou shalt not mock the wyvern. That's a thing. Don't do it. Yeah, because now they're all coming at me. Come on. Yeah. That music tells you that you're in a really bad place. That's like second or third, I can't remember, it's either second or third floor down dungeon music. He's right there in those trees. And yes, it's worth it to cast a heal spell. Okay, so first off, I need to hit this guy with stop spell, because he will put us to sleep and then proceed to beat us to death with his axe. Then I need to try to put him to sleep. Well, that's not a good start. And we're dead. Oh, man. It's not going good today, is it? Oh, that was bad. Okay, so it did not help that he got to go first and got a sleep spell off and then hit for like 20 plus points of damage. Definitely did not make things any better for me. I think that fight might have been winnable if he didn't go first. So I'm going to try again. Because again, I'm not really worried about money. And you don't lose experience when you die. So I pick up a little bit of experience all in the way. Get wiped. Pick up a little bit of experience on the way. Get wiped. Pick up a little experience along the way. Level up. Rinse and repeat. Eventually, we get it done. I'm just surprised that I didn't encounter anything while walking across the town. Because there are random encounters that can be green dragons. Green dragons. You know, the thing in the swamp cave. Yeah, that's a random encounter in Hawk's Nest. Like, come on. Please don't do this. Ah, you go sleep now. Oh, really? Freaking troll. It's not a wyvern, it's a troll. Oop. Come on. Really? Stay asleep. Stay asleep. I don't have time for you. So anyway, yeah, Blackstone Keep. I was in the north, like I said, and it was really hard. And, yeah. Hopefully. Of course, this time I'm going to run into stuff. Maybe. Maybe? No? Alright. What up? He did not get to go first. Yeah, sometimes you can put him to sleep. Sometimes you can't. Yeah, he's going to kill us again. Yep. Alright. Lesson learned. We can get like 1 or 2 more levels before we do this again. God. It takes so long to get these levels though. Because the experience payout is just bad. It's just bad. Anyway, Blackstone Keep. I keep getting sidetracked from this story. Yeah. I feel like that's the exact same red slime that just ran away. Anyway. So, I was like, alright, I got one quest done in the north, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna look for the other quest. It's to kill this ogre mage or something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I was like, alright, I'm gonna look for it. I can't find it. And I'm like, the things in this area are just going to wipe me. I just had a fight with an ice render, 2 rabid polar bears, and 3 winter wolves. And there was just so much damage coming at me. It's like, no, I can't do this. This area is going to kill me. I'm not dealing with that. I'm done here. So I thought, all right, what can I do next? And I was like, well, first it was like I need cold resistance gear. So I went and I got because they've got the socketed armors. I got a socketed helmet, a socketed shield, tower shield, and a socketed full plate. And I put cold immunity in all of them. So that's 30% cold immunity on the armor, 10% on the shield, and 5% on the helmet. So that's, 45% cold immunity. Plus, I changed my spells that I had prepared. So I had... what is it called? Protection from elements, I think. And it gives you like damage reduction 40. And then it wears off after it has absorbed a certain amount of damage. But the spells for that level, I just put all that spell. No, that's not. Yeah, I did. And then there's another higher level spell. That one's damage reduction 30 versus elemental damage. Yeah, I was afraid of this. I thought, oh, we'll progress a little bit further south. There's some stronger enemies down there that aren't so bad. We should be able to beat them and get some good experience. It's only 28. I love this game, but there are some things about it that I just really hate. There's no reason for the experience payouts to be that low. I know what I want to run into. But it's really dangerous trying to hunt for one. I want to run into a metal slime. You're not a metal slime. So I got all that cold resistance stuff put together, and then I didn't go back there. I don't know why. I've got all this stuff set up to be cold resistant, and I didn't go back there. But I had my other gear for a higher AC. So I thought, okay, well, I can go... because I've got like +2 full plate, a +2 tower shield, and a bunch of other stuff. And I've got this really cool helmet. Gives me a +2 to my strength. And yeah. So I went somewhere else. Where did I go? Well, first I did a run through the sewers. And that was pointless. Everything down there was absolutely effortless. There was no challenge to it whatsoever. And I'm like, okay. So this is bad. There's no reason to be down here. And then I went... oh, I was going to explore. I was going to head further north from the Dark Forest. So I head up to the Bridge of Doom. And the whole way I'm thinking, that stupid adamantine golem is going to be here. But that's okay. I can just run around it. What I have to do is I have to make sure I tell... Like, I've got my dire bear summoned. I can let it attack the golem and slow it down. The golem will focus on it for like a few seconds because that's all it's going to take to kill it. Because the thing hits for nearly 60 points of damage. But I can do that. Tell my mercenary to follow, so it will not attack anything until I attack something. And the golem is slow, so I can just run around it. No. It saw me coming off the end of a choke point. One of the actual bridge pieces. And it was only 2 steps away. So when it aggroed, I was not fast enough to get off the bridge and out of the choke point before it blocked me off. And it looked like I had enough room to squeeze by. But I didn't. So it killed me. And that was it. I was done for the day with Blackstone Keep. I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Oh, look, a knight. Not an axe knight. Just a regular knight. I forgot that he can cast Stop Spell. Come on. He sleeps through all that. Stop making me waste my magic points. It's like I said earlier, this game cheats. No, you know what? I think I'm going to go get some keys. Don't have to go all the way back to Ramildar for that. Yes, they're expensive. I don't care. I have an idea. Should have the map up for this. I don't want to get lost. Alright. So there were some treasures here that I didn't take. They're not worth much. Still gonna go get them though. That is not what I want. That is not what I mean, that's great. That is not what I want the monsters to do. Stand and fight me, you losers. 7 gold. 12 gold. Ooh. And an herb. It dodged. The first thing that didn't run away, and it dodged. 10 experience. Bleh. It's okay, I'm here for the 3rd floor. Spell's already starting to wear off. That's okay. Actually, see, it's a trap. Told you. I was here last time. It's a trap. Yeah, this is what I'm after. That's great. You can block my spell all you want. Doesn't matter because you're dead. We're going to be bumping into the walls a lot here because I'm just walking around in circles. Oh, it's getting darker. Speaking of dark caves, can't remember the name of the server that I was on after I got done with Blackstone Keep last night. But so you level pretty quickly at first. I got to, after I got through the prologue stuff, which is all story. It's a good story, though. Highly recommend you don't skip it. But after I got done with that, and I got into the actual gameplay, the first handful of quests that you pick up are basically deliver this package to this guy on the other side of town. Cool. 500 experience. You do start off at level 2. And you have to be careful when you make your character because they have some interesting requirements for clerics, paladins, and druids. So if you're going to make one of those, I will tomorrow. I will put up during my stream. I will put up a link. Hang on, I have to concentrate. Because if I don't, this guy will kill me. See, now... That's annoying. When the herbs do better than your spell. I forgot those were on this floor. Talking to the stairs. But yeah, if you want to get on that server and... Yeah. If you want to get on that server, but you want to play a cleric or a paladin or a druid... there are certain requirements that you have to meet, but they're clearly outlined on the website for the server. Oh no, it's dark. Not another one. We're just gonna use the go to sleep, run away tactic. Or... Okay, now. You saw that, right? Could cast the outside spell. Don't want to. That'll take me out of the town. And that'll shut these doors again. But yeah, I'll put a link tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. I will put up a link for that server's website, because all of their rules are very clearly outlined on their website. All of the requirements for those 3 classes are outlined on their website. They've also removed the standard requirements for prestige classes. If you want to play a prestige class, you have to go on their website and you have to submit an application to one of the DMs. Which is fine. I would just highly recommend that you, as closely as possible, still meet the requirements, the standard requirements for that prestige class before submitting an application for the prestige class. Next level is 7,500, so it's quite a ways away. It is a straight up 8-point bump to strength, which is great. So that's 8 points added to attack power. And then either 6 or 7 points added to agility. So that's going to come out to 3 points added to defense power, no matter which way it goes. 7 or 8 hit points, which is probably going to give us 8, and 6 magic points. So next level is going to be pretty good. 15th level, we learn another spell. We learn the Repel spell. Repel, the way it works is it keeps monsters away for like 120 steps, and it doesn't work in dungeons. But for 120 steps, it will keep random encounters from happening for monsters that have an attack power lower than your defense power. So where did I put the... There it is. I was like, where'd the map go? There's another treasure I left behind. It's not really all that desirable, but I'm going to go for it. And it is down on the 3rd floor. So yeah, see, by not leaving the town, all the doors are still open. There was another server I tried out last night as well, that I noped out of immediately. The setting for that one was Cormyr. And I like Cormyr. But they had some ridiculous rules on the server. And I was just like, no. How dare you? One of the rules I thought was kind of silly that I saw last night was you couldn't prestige class until you were level 10. Like, you weren't allowed. It's just period. Which was kind of goofy, but whatever. You were only allowed to have one prestige class. So I can't do my fighter, champion of Torm, Dwarven Defender? Like, this really prevents a lot of really interesting builds. That's ridiculous. And then, on top of that, exactly. Can I help you?
We're looking for something.
Okay, just be aware, you don't have a shirt on and I'm on stream. Okay. I mean, nobody should be able to see you because we got this thing. But, anyway. People are looking for stuff behind me. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they're goofy prestige class rules. What's in that case, by the way?
It's an arrow case. There's nothing in it right now, but that's what it is.
So yeah, they're prestige class rules. So yeah, you couldn't do it until after you were level 10. You could only have one prestige class. Some of the prestige classes required you to be a member of a player guild. Now, to be fair, one of those prestige classes was the Purple Dragon Knight. And the Purple Dragon Knights are they're a particular organization. They don't just you can't just, not anyone can be a Purple Dragon Knight. But you also had to be knighted. Like, okay, well, how do I do that? But it's like, no way. No, this is crazy. And then on top of that, you have to submit an application for a prestige class. I don't have a problem with having to submit an application for prestige classes if you've done something like what the other server did, and relaxed or flat out removed the actual requirements for prestige classes. But this is the most gatekeepiest BS group of rules I have ever seen. And it's for one mechanic. And I read all of this and I'm just like, no. No. Another goofy rule I saw last night was don't use party chat. And don't use outside programs like Discord for TeamSpeak. I'm sorry, what? Oh, another one. Another rule for the Cormier server that made me nope out was, yeah, right? It's like, no. Screw you. The whole point of party chat on Neverwinter Nights, first of all, is so that the party can talk and you get that little party tag next to everything. Hello. You get that little party tag next to everything that everybody in the party says. So you can sort it out through all the other jargon when there's other people talking. And if I want to use TeamSpeak, I'm going to use TeamSpeak. That's it, period. If my whole party has Discord and we all are added together on Discord, we're talking on Discord. It's a lot faster than having to type everything out. Hold on a second. Okay, I thought I was going to sneeze. But this is the one that got me the most. This is the one that really got me. You can't run. I'm sorry, what? You can't run? Yeah, they had a rule that you, even when you're out in the wilderness, you have to walk, not run. From one encounter to the next. No. No, absolutely not. No. It was the Cormier server. And I didn't play on it at all. I did not. I got in. I made my character, got into the server, started reading through the rules, and went, no. Save yourself some time and don't. But as I was explaining earlier, I did come across a roleplay server that was, it's not like a super hardcore, really strict, stringent server like some of the other roleplay servers we've talked about. This one's got good action. You can actively track your experience gains. You do gain more experience if you're in a party. Exactly. That was what killed it for me. That was the absolute killer right there, was you can't run between encounters. And I'm like, no. Absolutely not. I'm gone. Bye. Anyway, this other server, it's called... You know what? I'm just going to bring it up. So I've got Steam open. So Dragon Warrior's going to have to wait a sec. Open up Neverwinter Nights. Always gets a little stuck when I first open it up. Does anybody else have that problem? Real Grumpelstiltskin, do you have that problem when you first open up Neverwinter Nights? Does it, like, freeze a little bit? And then it goes? Because right now I'm just looking at a white screen. Seems to be really having trouble today. Come on. It's killing me. There we go. Okay. So, I even liked this server so much, I added it to my favorites. It is the EFU Sands of Intrigue server. Now, it is a full PvP server, and you've got to... there's some syncing with it, which takes a little time. And it's only levels 1 to 13. But it's a pretty good server. I like it. So I'm going to sync it up right now, because they just did a an update. But it seems like when you have to resync after an update, it looks like it doesn't take very much. It was only like 600 files, and that goes really, really fast. Hey, look, it's done. So... I like it because I like the setting. I like the Al-Qadir setting. name of which I could not remember for a little while earlier. It's doing the downloader is doing a little housekeeping now. Housekeeping? So while that's doing that, get back to this. Okay. Cursed belt. Do not put on the cursed belt. And I think that was it. I think it was, I think that's the only treasure I left. Yeah, this is the Grave of Garin. I decided to go back into here to grind some experience. Yeah, you missed it. I took another stab at the dragon. That didn't go well. Went better than the first time. I'll say that much. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll have better, because now I've got stop spell and I've got a few more levels. Maybe I can take a stab at the Axe Knight in Hawksnest, since I've got the magic armor now, and see if I can upgrade to the Erdrick's armor. Yeah, no, that didn't go well either. Took 2 attempts at that. First attempt was an abysmal failure because it got to go first. Put me to sleep and got a free hit for over 20 points of damage. But I did wake up from that. And then... but it still won. And then the second attempt, I was able to get stop spell off before it went. First cast of stop spell worked. And then I tried putting it to sleep and it wouldn't go to sleep. The Axe Knight can be harder than the dragon, the green dragon. And the Axe Knight is really tough, but there's a couple of cheaty ways to beat it. Except the game cheats too, so. Except what you're doing when you do the cheaty methods is you're not really cheating. It's not a cheat, it's an exploit. There's a difference. Haha, blocked your spell. Oh my goodness. Haha, blocked your spell first. Yeah, I probably should have cast Stop Spell on the Spectre, too. Oh, come on. I actually did manage to put the green dragon to sleep, though. Oh, that's right. It can cast sleep, too. One more, why not? Wait, just a second. Having issues with Neverwinter Nights. Come on. Oops, I broke it. Oh yeah, it's broke. Okay. When in doubt, Task Manager. Neverwinter Nights not responding. No kidding. Okay. Just going to minimize the Task Manager. Let's try that again. I knew it was going to do that to me with as long as it stayed on a white screen. Oh, it's already spinning Wheel of Death. There we go. That didn't last long. I think it'll do better this time. Okay, yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, they also have some really cool custom character portraits. So. Ooh, that's rough. I'm sorry about that sound. Here. That's what I thought. Okay. So give me just a second here. Pause emulation on that. So real quick, I want to read you the some of the server rules on EFU. So the website for the server is efupw.com. It's really easy to find. They also have their own wiki page, which is cool. I'm in a public space and there's a charity chest right next to me and somebody just walked up to it. Don't know if they're taking or putting in. They also have a Discord, which I'm sure the link to that is on the website. If there are DMs on, you can ask them a question by typing into the chat /DM and then asking the question, which is nice. That's handy. I've not seen that on any of the other roleplay servers. If you don't get a response, it's because there are no DMs on. Your character has to have an appropriate appearance for your race and subrace. So humans shouldn't have horns, for example. Have a name for your character that makes sense for the setting and is not directly copied from a well-known fictional or real-life person. My character's name is Lorio Alud. Drow, Duragar, Svirfneblin, and other powerful subraces are restricted. If you wish to play one, you must submit to the DM team a goal-focused application through the forums. That's perfectly fine. That makes sense. I have no idea what's going on, but it's somewhere else in the building I'm in. Paladins, druids, and clerics need an appropriate alignment and deity in order to be able to cast spells. Clerics also need to choose from the supported domains of his or her deity. Information about the deities of Forgotten Realms may be reviewed on our Faiths of Faerun forum. If you play a cleric, druid, or paladin, you should be familiar with the tenets of your faith, as you may receive spell failure if you act in a way contradictory to the teachings of your deity. I mean, that's pretty standard RPG fare, right? That's D&D. That's just D&D. I don't have a problem with that. You really want to make sure that you read up on the stuff on their website before you start creating one of those characters for the server, because you want to make sure that you've got everything set up correctly, or you will not be able to get past the starting area, because there's some things you have to do. There's some checks you have to go through in order to get through there, and you won't pass those checks. Because the first character I tried to make on here was a cleric, and I hadn't been on the server yet. I didn't know the rules. I hadn't seen all that stuff. And so that character got abandoned. You should not initiate PvP or muggings against level 2 or level 3 characters without extremely good reason to do so. If the DM team feels that you are deliberately causing grief or targeting low-level PCs, we reserve the right to ban you. Fine. All players must behave towards each other in an out-of-character manner, respectful manner. Insulting tells are forbidden. OOC disrespect is completely unacceptable. In-character disrespect and conflict is fully encouraged. Players should not confuse the two. Item transferring between different PCs belonging to the same player is strictly forbidden. I don't have a problem with that. A lot of servers refer to that as muling. I really don't like muling. I think it's a bad practice. Assisting another player in this item transferring, which is often referred to as twinking, or doing it yourself, is grounds for a ban. Exploiting monster AI in unrealistic ways is forbidden. This includes luring, the practice of drawing a single monster away from others with a ranged weapon, or trapping monsters on cliffs or other unpassable areas and then killing them with ranged weapons. Yeah, cheaty exploits they're dirty. Don't do it. The monster AI is limited. All we ask is that you try to avoid situations where monsters behave in a completely implausible manner. That's not unreasonable. Logging off to avoid death is forbidden. As well it should be. This includes both PvP and monster death. If you feel you are being griefed, please contact a DM. Power gaming, and they put it in quotes, is not allowed. For the purposes of our server, we define power gaming as any activity that has no in-character rationale and is done for out-of-character reasons. It is okay, even encouraged, to have a character that wants to get rich or powerful, and accomplishes this through various in-character means, such as founding a guild of thieves or becoming a merchant. It is not acceptable to perform an act such as repeatedly farming a single spawn of monsters or other such activities. That makes sense. Metagaming is not allowed. Duh. This means that you cannot take advantage of knowledge that you as a player might have, but your character does not. A very simple example of this is that although you can see what another character's name is through the tab key, your character cannot. You as a player may know something about the setting through a source book, but your character does not. Always think about what sort of knowledge is in character as opposed to out of character. Players should not use tells to coordinate PvP or other tactics. That's fine. Everything in that section is fine. This is a full PvP server, and legitimate in-character motivated PvP is fully encouraged. PvP must always be initiated for in-character and justifiable reasons. Insanity or a desire for random death may be considered as an excuse for griefing by the DM team. If you perform PvP, you must be prepared to face the in-character consequences of the in-character action. In-character crimes are investigated by law enforcement or other characters behaving in character. Out-of-character issues or concerns are always handled by the DM in an out-of-character manner. It's totally reasonable. You must always set your opponent to dislike or hostile before PvP. The dislike toggle is fully out of character and is just a mechanics thing. Seeing someone set you to dislike should not be considered an in-character act. Many players set the whole server to dislike in preparation for PvP that may well have nothing to do with you, so you should not read too much into it if it happens. You should not initiate PvP in the presence of NPCs unless you've received confirmation that DMs are available to possess these NPCs and make them react appropriately, because that can cause issues. When beginning PvP, send a /DM tell indicating that PvP may begin in your area. If you are in a populated area, the presence of a DM is required. If you engage in PvP, you should remain in the server for a substantial period of time to give others an opportunity to respond to your actions. If you are killed through PvP, please do not respawn straight away. If you feel your death was illegitimate, you should feel free to contact the DMs. However, respawning should largely be limited to coming back to life after deaths from monsters. I still don't have any problems with these rules. Do not attack blue citizen NPCs unless you have received permission from a DM. There are NPCs that have different colored names. So that's what that's talking about. If you plan on using traps through PvP or otherwise, please review our trap policy on the forums. Traps should be used in moderation, should not be used at transition points, and you should not close all conceivable avenues of escape with high-powered traps. Seems fair. Players should reflect their character stats. A low charisma, intelligence, or wisdom character should reflect those weaknesses through their RP. Having a character with low charisma smell bad or be ugly, but otherwise a well-liked leader, is discouraged. If you take a scripted quest, you should either finish it or cancel the quest. Taking a quest and then logging off or going elsewhere leaves the quest inaccessible for other groups until a DM resets it. Repeatable scripted quests in most cases should be considered as a new experience when repeated. Your character does not remember the location of traps, spawns, dangerous rooms, etc. If you feel that it is immersion breaking to repeat a specific scripted quest, you should feel free not to do so. Still sounds fine to me. Always stay in character and do not break immersion for other characters. Inserting real-life references into your RP, including abbreviations or smileys into IC talk. Acting in a ridiculous OOC manner is not acceptable. Party mode, tells, and text marked with // should be kept to a minimum and is always considered OOC. So I do have a problem with that. We talked about that earlier. But the server world is vast. the player population isn't that high. I mean, it ranges between the 20s and 30s, and it has a 255 player cap, but it doesn't reach that. So, it's an issue, but it's such a minor issue, I don't think it's a problem. Languages are not supported. There is a single universal language that everyone can speak. Using racial languages is optional, but discouraged, as some players will find it disruptive and or confusing. Written languages are handled by scripted lore checks or through a DM. Totally fine. Although characters may make references to the existence of sexuality, actually role-playing explicit sexual acts is not allowed. The practice of explicit cybering is completely forbidden on this server. Good. Breaking and entering into faction areas must always be done with the supervision of a DM. Taking items from faction storage when you are not a member of the faction should be done with the supervision of a DM. Makes sense. If you find faction equipment clearly belonging to a certain member of a DM faction, including keys, you should contact a DM if your character decides to keep it or use it. Many items are marked stolen. This doesn't mean you stole them. It just means to make them. It's just meant to make them unsellable to merchants. Find a PC to buy it instead. Hang on a second. Had multiple tabs run over each other there. There we go. Nope, that just runs into it. So this last one's going to be a little bit of a struggle to read, but Goblin or Kobold PCs can legitimately be killed by other characters just for being goblins or kobolds. However, as always, if the PvP occurs in an area with NPCs, there should be a DM supervising. Playing a goblin or kobold is not an excuse to attack other characters without excellent reason to do so. Again, use your common sense and you should do fine on the server. Please do not hesitate to ask questions and remember to have fun. So yeah, I think it's a good server. I haven't run into any major issues so far. Resting is a little problematic. You do have to wait before you can rest again, but that is a common theme on a lot of servers. Resting does not fully heal you. So be aware of that. But there are plenty of options for healing. There are vendors in the beginning areas that do sell healing potions. But I had really bad luck with the healing potions. There are items that can give regeneration for a short period of time. They're pretty easy to come by. So yeah, it's not bad. And then a quick note on questing. On this server, the majority of experience, gold, and treasure is earned through participating in scripted quests, generally with a group. You may type /C journal or examine the journal in your inventory to track quest progress. So yeah, it doesn't track the quests in your regular UI journal. You have a journal item that you're given. It's in your inventory, and that keeps track of your quests. The habit of monster farming, common on some servers, is not a major component of the server. Random spawns of monsters out in the wilds and obstacles and challenges, not sources of XP or gold. They are dangerous, random, and give very little experience, particularly when you're by yourself, as experience is dramatically reduced when you're not in a party. At the low levels, there are a number of ways to earn experience and gold. Low-level delivery quests. There are a lot of NPCs who will hire your character to deliver a package or some other item to a different NPC elsewhere in the module. As DMs, we generally think these kinds of quests are tedious, but they can be an important way to start out and earn that starting experience and gold. That's how I got to level 4. Low-level scripted quests that can be soloed. There are a number of scripted quests that your character can attempt on their own, but be careful. Scripted quests with parties. There are a huge number of quests in the module, over 100, all designed for different level ranges. These can easily be identified by examining the description of an NPC and reading quest level range number through number, party size number through number. While going on a scripted quest, it is appropriate to continue to roleplay and interact with your party mates throughout the quest. If you're really having a lot of trouble as a new player on the server, you are more than encouraged to ask for out-of-character assistance or guidance from the DM team using the DM channel, or if no DMs are available, any other veteran player. So yeah, I think it's a good server. I really do. And every time you encounter a guild, a faction, or a group in your regular UI journal, which is where all these rules can be found as well, it will give you information about that guild or whatever. And I think that's really cool. But yeah, I'm level 4 on this server. I've got a level 4 human fighter. I've got some really interesting gear too. My armor is rusted banded mail. I picked up a thing called a Forlorn Refugee's face wrap. Takes your helmet slot. It gives you a +1 armor bonus, deflection bonus versus animals, and a +1 deflection bonus versus vermin. It produces bright light out to 20 meters, orange in color. It has 10 charges. For 3 charges, you can use blur. For 1 charge, you can use cure moderate wounds. For 1 charge, you can use invisibility. 1 charge. And for 2 charges, you can do summon creature 1. So that's cool. I've also got the shield called a Gutterwood Buckler. It is a small shield, but it is +2 against vermin and gives you a +3 on saves versus disease and a +2 on saves versus poison. It also gives you a +1 on the skills Animal, Empathy, Bluff, Hide, and Move Silently. So that's kind of nice. I also picked up an axe, a hand axe, called the Lesser Worm Chopper. It does a d6 damage, is ×3, requires martial or be a monk, because it's a hand axe. Versus vermin, it does an extra d4 slashing damage. So that's cool. It replaced my starting equipment, longsword. I also have a Ragged Heater Shield. It's just a large shield. +2 AC, you know. And then, yeah, I've got a old longsword. Has a -1 damage penalty because it's old. I picked up a militiaman's crossbow. It is a light crossbow with massive criticals 1, so 1 extra damage. And it gives you a +1 to search and spot. +1 to search and +2 to spot. Sorry. I've also got my harpoon crossbow. It's a heavy crossbow. So yeah. So yeah, my quest log shows all the quests that I've completed. It shows when they reset. And I don't have any currently active quests. So That's cool. I do have these rat tails that I need to ask somebody, what do I do with these? Because even in the description of the rat tail, it says, this is a rat tail. This reset only. This item will be destroyed when the server next resets. You are advised to use it to its fullest potential before then. I don't know what to do with it. There's a guy right here. I'm going to ask him. And he walked away. Come back. I'll be able to catch up with him. I will get back to Dragon Warrior in just a moment. Seems I found a buyer for the rat tails. Potentially. I got 2 gold and a wand of Cure Minor Wounds with 10 charges. All right then. Sorry you couldn't see any of that, but looks like a monk. Yes, Diabetes the Second. Love your name, by the way, and welcome to the stream. But yes, that is true. With some luck, both of those things can happen. Unfortunately, yeah. I'm going to check the charity chest before I log off of here. See if there's anything cool. Old helmet. A tanglefoot bag. A ruined copper mug. Well, what good is that? Romer's camel hide tunic. Interesting, but no thanks. Ooh, we got a hardened ash buckler. It's a +1 small shield. Got some kind of helmet. Usable only by fighters. Gives a +1 fortitude save bonus. It's nice, but I'm good. I've seen those. I'm going to take a couple of those. And I'm going to take those. And a sharp dagger. Does 1 extra piercing damage. That's neat. Yeah, nothing really all that great on the charity. But that's fine. Okay. I'll just leave that running in the background. It'll be fine. Okay. Back to Dragon Warrior. Dude, that is awesome. That is so cool. Oh, man. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to get some level grinding done. I don't want to fight you. These things hurt. Or that could happen. Oh no! It got dark. Whatever will I do? Oh no, I can't cast the spell. No more of that. Haha, blocked your spell. Well, that's not good. That's better. You know what? Let's type into, time to get out of here. There's an inn calling my name. Bonk. Yeah, if you don't know the explanation for that, friend of mine and I used to play the crap out of this game when we were kids, and we had this running gag that that's secretly what the innkeeper did when you came to use the inn was you pay, and then he pulls a big club out from underneath the counter and bonks you on the head and knocks you out. Guaranteed you're going to sleep well. We were dumb kids. What do you want? Oh, man. Those were good times. Feels like it was forever ago. Because it was. It was forever ago. It was like 30 years ago, you know? There's a room that's a little bit bigger than that one. Yeah, but that's the quickest exit, so. Ow. Well, that worked out. Feel like I wasted a little bit of magic there. It's okay, one Wraith Knight pays for like 4 instays, so. Nope, I blocked it. Curious about something. Yeah, there is. There's artwork out there. Okay, you can stop freaking out now. Huh. Okay, that's art for Dragon Quest Monsters, which is not what I wanted. This might be it. Yeah, it's all different series, but different games in the series, but yeah. It's cool to see Akira Toriyama's actual artwork that the pixel designs are based off of. You should go look that stuff up sometime if you haven't. It's really neat. And then you really see it too. You're like, oh yeah, that's got Toriyama written all over it. I just found his original art of the Dragonlord in final form. Spooky, man. Spooky. Yeah, it's good stuff. Go check it out. Well, anyway, I'm really bad about getting myself distracted today. I am sorry. Oh, especially since I'm only going to be here for about another hour, a little bit more than that. Well, that's not what you want to see. Come on now. Oh, come on. The poor droll. Oop, too far. Nope. Dang it. Wasted steps. Come on. I don't want to have to cast Radiant again. I'm going to the inn. It doesn't matter. Yep, wrong way. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, realized what time it was and decided to go grab myself a sandwich. Oh, and a cheese stick. And a drink. Oh, you... Nice. Oh, okay. Whatever. What is this nonsense? Oh, okay. So... Hey now. You're too big and slow to dodge. What are you doing? The monster AI in this game is great. You give it the ability to use spells, it's going to try to use those spells even if it can't. Case in point. Got my mustache in that one. DWR? Oh, I see you're talking to Diabetes a second there. Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Ah. I like, by the way, it's just random thoughts. And yes, good luck to you next year. But yeah, I like how this form of entertainment came about, if you really think about it. Basically what happened was a bunch of us who used to play these games as kids, or watch our friends play these games. We enjoyed watching our friends play these games. And at one point, somebody said, hey, you know what would be really cool? If I could watch people play video games again. I don't have the time to play video games, but I can put something on over there in the corner. Somebody's playing a video game, and I can watch that. It's gaming vicariously. Something we learned how to do when we were kids. And we've turned it into a platform which has turned into a revenue stream for many people. And I think that's really cool. Dude, no. Dude. Damn thing can cast heal. Anyway. Yeah, that took a lot of my magic. I think I can do one more fight. Unless it's another Wraith Knight. Oh, it's good. Okay, it's Droll Magi. Droll Magi. Droll Magi. Stop spell on you. It's another interesting quirk of the monster AI. If they have a spell like Stop Spell, once they've succeeded in hitting you with Stop Spell, they stop trying to cast it. But if you cast Stop Spell on them first, and they continually have the ability to cast Stop Spell, it will occasionally still keep trying to cast Stop Spell on you, because it will keep that in its random queue until it succeeds. Wrong way again. Oh. That's true. Every now and then you'll hit a thing in this game, and I think this Dragon Warrior is more guilty of this action than any other game in the series, or any other RPG for that matter. It'll throw encounters at you where the game just decides, you know what? No, you're dead. Like, here. This monster's going to cast sleep on you, and you're never going to wake up. Like, really? Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta be like that, game? I do have a question for you, though, about this Dragon Warrior randomizer. I've never actually seen it. I've never seen any of them. But is it like a lot of other randomizers that I've seen where, like, you go into a dungeon, but the dungeon is random? Like, the layout is different? Because, like, I've seen Legend of Zelda randomizers where... oh, hey, I got to the location where dungeon number 1 is, and I go inside, and nope, it's dungeon number 8. Is it kind of that kind of thing? Like, I'm going to go into Cave of Erdrick, and oh no, it's Swamp Cave? Or something like that? How does it work? In brief answer. I don't want you to have to type out this big long thing, you know. Yeah, I knew he was going to wake up. I don't know why I even bothered. It's the overworld that's randomized. Ugh. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, man. Rotation or mirroring on the floors. Or shuffled stair connect. Oh, man. Doof. And the coding that's required for that has got to be just insane. I just couldn't imagine. But that's another product of us, all of us older gamers that have been playing these games forever. It's like, let's find a way to spice it up. Let's find a way to make the old game new again. Well, that can be handy. I can see that can also be a pain, though. Let's see, that thing can cast spells, right? Yeah. Yeah, cast hurt. Hmm. So where do they host these? There we go. Oh, come on. That was very resource heavy, and it was going bad. But this is not one of those events that's like for example, God, what's it called? GDQ is in a physical location where people go to that place and and do their runs there. It's not, is it not like that? Cool. I haven't looked in a while. Do they still do GDQ, by the way? Does anybody know? Hmm. I think it's time to head back upstairs. Back to the inn. Okay. I'll have to go check that out. Because I know they put the replays of them up on YouTube. So. Oh no, I'm stuck. Move. Clear out of the way, people. Sheesh. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I saw that. Something like that one time, actually, now that I think about it. It wasn't this. I know it wasn't Dragon Warrior, but I've seen people do randomized runs on... seen people do randomized runs and RNG manipulation runs of different games at GDQ. I know there was a RNG... I don't remember who it was, but I think I did actually see an RNG manipulation game of Dragon Warrior at one of the GDQs. It might have been that one. I don't know. This one I saw was a while back, so... My memory is really, really bad, so I don't remember how long ago. Can't tell you who it was, or when it was, or anything like that. Gonna get that level soon. So I think due to time, and I want to make sure I have enough time to get ready for my D&D game today, I'm going to get this level, and then we're going to run back to the castle and save, and I am going to be done for the day. But tomorrow, got a little laggy there. Tomorrow, I will be. I have another D&D game tomorrow, but it's earlier in the day, and I'll be streaming after that, and then I'm going to stream for a little bit extra on that one. And then Sunday, since I don't have anything else going on, I'm going to start early, like I did 2 Sundays ago, I think. And run basically a double-length stream. And that's also to make up for yesterday's no stream, so... And tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Sunday's stream, when it goes up on YouTube, I'm probably going to break it into 2. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, I'll do a double length, but I'm not doing a 24-hour marathon. No, I'll die. I'm too old for that. I can't stay up that long anymore. I'd love to be able to do that, but the only time I've been able to do like stay up for 24 hours or longer in the last few years was there was something really important going on, or I was having an anxiety issue, or I was trying to reset my sleep schedule. And let me just tell you, that never works. Like, oh, well, I'll just stay awake until it comes back around, and then I'll... No. No, it does not work. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. How dare you? That's what you get. Oh, 2 experience. That's all we need. Here it is, right here. This is the level. Unless the chart's lying to me, but I don't think it is. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Courage and wit have served thee well. Thou hast been promoted to the next level. Thy power increases by 8. Thy response speed increases by 6. I knew it was going to be the lower of the 2. Thy maximum hit points increase by 8. Thy maximum magic points increase by 6. Alright. So, make... You know what? Let's just, Oh, it doesn't take you out of the town? You mean I could have been doing this the whole time? Yeah. So, you kind of got to gradually do it. If you want to change your sleep schedule, it has to be a gradual change for it to really stick. So, but yeah, that kind of upsets me that this whole time I could have actually cast outside instead of having to walk all the way back. I thought it did. I thought it would take you out of the town. It's whatever. No big thing. Got to talk to the king about some scrolls. Open something up in the background here real quick. Give me just a second. I've got so many tabs open. So many tabs, so many windows, so many things going on. It's crazy. All right. $2,482 experience to the next level. Yes. And we're gonna emulator save on that as well. And yeah, this is where we're gonna end it for the day. So, thanks for joining me today. If you liked what you've seen, consider following the stream so you can get updates and notifications of when I go live. Also remember that all of my streams are kept here on Twitch as VODs, as well as recorded and uploaded afterwards to YouTube. If you want to see more content from me, check out my YouTube channel, link in the About section. If you're already there and you like the content, consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you like today's video, hit the like button and let YouTube know. It helps with the algorithm. Also hit the bell to be notified of when new content goes up. If you want to see future live streams, I'm on Twitch every day, Monday through Friday, 1 to 5 p.m., and Saturdays and Sundays, 6 to 11 p.m., all times Eastern. If you're feeling generous and want to help support the channel or stream, consider donating to my Patreon, link in the About section. If you like my content and think others will too, feel free to share it. More views helps me get affiliate status, which will help me do more for you, the viewers. I hope you enjoyed the stream or video today, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.